Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to JK Global 8 signing Jaya Kishore. Today we are going to the one of the topic in Diksha portfolio activity number 18. Portfolio activity number 18. Understanding right child sexual abuse, the POSCO Act 2012.
వేస్తుంటే దేశవ్యాప్తంగా ఆగ్రహం వ్యక్తమవుతోంది. అందరు గుండెలు మండుతున్నాయి. ప్రభుత్వం మీద విమర్శలు తీవ్ర రూపం దాలుస్తున్నాయి. అందుకే కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం ఒక ఆర్డినెన్స్ ను తీసుకొస్తోంది. ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ చిల్డ్రన్ ఫ్రమ్ సెక్షువల్ అఫెండర్స్. దీన్నే ఒక్క మాటలో చెప్పాలంటే CSO. ఈ చట్టాన్ని సవరించాలంటూ కేంద్ర మహిళా శిశు
What can you do to prevent child abuse? Especially child sexual abuse is in your school. Describe any 3 measures that you can take to prevent children's sexual abuse. What is the child abuse? The physical, psychological or sexual maltreatment or neglect of a child is termed as child abuse. This can happen at the hands of a parent, a close relative or a caregiver and has a significant detrimental effect on the children's psyche. The highest risk of child abuse is to children who are 5 years and below. When both parents are out of work, the children is often put to the care to a babysitter, a crush or a family member. It is natural for the parent to be concerned about the child's safety. Types of child abuse. There are many ways in which a child may be maltreated or abused, and these included sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse and neglect. Now go through the point. Physical abuse occurs when a parent or a caregiver causes deliberate physical injury to a child. When a child is exploited from a sexual purpose or is involved in a sexual act, sexual abuse occurs. If a child's social and mental development is compromised by a parent, it is called emotional abuse. Neglect of a child occurs when the parent or a caregiver does not have necessary care and support activities necessary for a child. Causes of child abuse and neglect. Abuse of children can occur in several circumstances. Here are some scenarios where a child may be victimized. They are domestic violence. Children who are part of householder where there is frequent domestic violence are prone to becoming victims of abuse themselves. Men who abuse their female parents are responsible for abusing children in their homes too. The second one, alcoholic and drug abuse. Parents who have a history of alcoholic and drug abuse can be responsible for child abuse. Dependence of substance abuse is one of the major causes of child abuse and neglect, which include physical abuse and intentional neglect. Alcohol or drug abusing parents is more likely to initiate child abuse with kids of 5 years or below. The third one, untreated mental illness. Untreated mental illness is a common cause of child abuse. Manic depression or any other illness of the mind can become a prime cause for the parents to be unavailable for a child. A mother may withdraw from her kid or in extreme case suspect that the child plotting against her. A parent's suffering is often the cause of subjecting a child to abuse. The fourth one, lack of parenting skills. Most parents are naturally gifted while caring for their children, but few may not be able to manage their physical and emotional needs adequately. Many parents would often equate disciplining children with abusing them, and while needing counseling to understand the role of a parent in a better manner. Then the last one, stress and lack of support. Many children face psychological mistreatment when their caregiver or parents are under stress. Parents find it difficult to deal with the emotional needs of a child, especially when they face stressful situations. Divorces, relationship issues, financial worries, and job related problems can lead to parents meeting art abuse to their children. How can you tell whether your child has been a victim or abuse? There is always a nagging fear and doubt about a child's safety in minds of parents who are unable to be around here. It is always easy to ignore or overlook signs of abuse, especially when you do not know what to take for. Check with your child if anything unusual has happened to him or her during the day while at school or in daycare. Ask if she feels uncomfortable or frightened about a particular situation or person. You should also keep any eye on any physical or emotional changes you notice. Signs of injury to the body or constant crying and fussiness are direct pointers of your child being an abuse victim. Commonly, we saw 8 types of abuses. Signs to watch out for: physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, effects of children abuse, develop trust issues, unable to express emotions, feelings of being worthless. Types of children's caregiver. A caregiver can ensure proper healing to help a child to overcome the trauma of abuse and ensure to future abuse takes place. Give the child freedom to express his or her feelings without any fear. Build a strong support system of friends and family to support challenging times. Be patient. Make sure your love for the child is expressed through words and actions. Do not hesitate to hug the child to make him feel secure. Have often and honest discussions about drug and alcohol abuse, smoking, sex and its dangers. How to stop child abuse. The implementation of the following rules can ensure prevention of child abuse. One of the most important way to stopping child abuse is to, in the first place, children tend to suffer in silence, hence it is necessary to ask them to open up and share. Children often imitate the adults in their lives, and if they have seen a parent inflict abuse, they feel the behavior is acceptable. Opt for therapy and counseling for children who are vulnerable to abusive situations. Spread knowledge about children abuse in the neighborhood or your town. When the people become aware of the harsh relatives of abuse and neglect, they will spread the word about it and they can stop a potential abusive situation. Educate children about the good touch and the bad touch. Tips for helping abused child. On hearing or knowing about abuse of a child, make sure you respond with urgency and care. Believe what the children have told you and do not report it to others without reason. Never stop them from talking about it or make them feel guilty about it. Tell the child that he or she is now safe and you will take care of the situation. Child abuse reporting. The individual who has abused a child has to be held accountable for the act, and this is one of the primary solutions to child abuse. Getting professional help for people specialized in their area is the next step. One should immediately report the children abuse case to the nearest police station if the abuser does not own up to this act. Child abuse is a serious and life-threatening matter that needs to be tackled in a sensitive manner with urgency. It can be traumatic for the child involved and all necessary steps to address the situation should be taken. If the signs are recognized well within time, it is possible to avoid major harm in the future. In our country, childline services are provided the number 1098. Every time this small 4-digit number is answered, it is ensured that case reported is attended at the earliest and the child involved is rescued from the situation. Finally, I believe children grow healthy and happy environment because of they are our nation builders. Thank you for watching this video. This is JK Global 8 signing out, Jaya Kishore. Please subscribe and share it. I will make
ఏరుశనగ కోసం మట్టిని తవ్వితే ఏకంగా తగిలిన లంకే బిందేలాగా ఎంత సక్కగున్నావే లక్ష్మి, ఎంత సక్కగున్నావే లక్ష్మి, ఎంత సక్కగున్నావే. సింతా చెట్టు ఎక్కి సిగురు కొయ్యబోతే చేతికి అందిన సందమామలాగా ఎంత సక్కగున్నావే లక్ష్మి, ఎంత సక్కగున్నావే.